Before my dad left, life was really good.
To be on the video now, she's embarrassed.
Our family was really close.
It's birthday. Nice to be in the video.
I had no complaints, no worries. My main focus was just gymnastics.
We were watching her from a very young age at that time, and then she disappeared for a little bit. We didn't know, kind of went off the radar, wasn't competing.
Going into freshman year of high school, everything kind of fell apart. That's when my dad ended up leaving. It was kind of just a struggle every day. We didn't know what we were gonna do with the house or like where we're gonna live next. Not having like a place to live and my dad being completely absent, I just stopped going to practice. Disappeared from the sport for like 2 years. I just really didn't want to go. I don't know, I just thought that I like couldn't do it without him. Like it just wasn't right to do it without him. Gymnastics was like me and my dad's thing. Part of me was, well, all of me was really upset with him for like what he was doing and what he did and stuff, and until the house was like kind of in foreclosure at that point, and we had like moved all of her stuff out, and we ended up living with Angie Knight and her family, and that's when things started to become more stable. I mean, obviously we still weren't in our own home, but it was a very nice place to be, and they're like a second family to us.
Saw that she started up again at the MAC Club in Portland, and were able to find out more about her story and what had been happening in her life and what took her away from gymnastics.
Getting back into gymnastics was probably the hardest thing that I've ever gone through, besides all the family stuff. Eventually everything kind of came back and things started clicking.
What she was going through and the drive to come back to the sport. Many people wouldn't do that after they've been homeless for a while and trying to find their way back into just what a normal life might be for them.
I was still getting back into it, but also my grades like went down, like way down, and I was like there's no way like I can like go to a college and stuff like that or like get in like academically now. And then I met Tanya Chaplin.
When we first started working with Destinee through the recruiting process, we wanted to kind of get her, we asked for a transcript to take a look at that to kind of see where she was at and if it was even possible for her to continue thinking about NCAA gymnastics.
Sheila Brewer was also a huge part of this because Sheila actually drove me down to Corvallis twice from Portland to go to like the financial meetings with Tanya to figure out how I was gonna finance it. We'd like talk about like the next steps and like what to do and like how to get into like Oregon State, like if I really wanted to go there and what it was gonna take. She just wanted me to be in college and to have the experience of doing gymnastics and to be in a place where I could flourish academically and also as a young woman in general. And that's pretty much when I knew immediately that I wanted to be at Oregon State. Everything is happening really fast at that point. There was like 10 of us, like 10 freshmen that came in, so we all had each other to like lean on each other, so that definitely helped and made it easier. But I didn't have a ton of confidence given taking the 2 years off, and I wasn't doing like my full routines. Summer after freshman year happens. Destinee Davis was really not having it anymore. She was like, you can't do this, like you're here for a reason, you want to be out there competing.
Each year she grows more, she becomes a stronger student, she becomes a stronger woman overall, and she really is focused in on the path that she wants to take after she's finished here at Oregon State.
I like came back and I was like, I'm ready to do some damage. My entire team, all my teammates were really rooting for me, and like everyone was so supportive and so loving. All of a sudden I was in a lineup and I was like, what? And then next meet after that, I was in 2 lineups and I was like, what? And then next meet after that, I was in 3. I eventually became anchor on beam and I was like, whoa. I was like, this is an honor. I was like, Tanya, are you sure? Damn worth it meet, sophomore year. Literally best meet of my entire life. I really delivered. I hit every time. Had the most fun. I don't think I've ever had that much fun at a meet. And everyone was so loud and we were so pumped for everything. That was it. Like that was my confidence for like the rest of the season. And I was literally like, I was like, wow, like I'm really back. Like, Destinee's back. Like, she's really doing it. We're really like a close-knit like family. So my mom, yeah. She's like my best friend now. She's a huge reason why I'm where I'm at today. The people that really love you will be there from the beginning of your mess to the end of it, and after that too.